too, not like in-game. And as you can probably tell, got some weird shit going on with our vision. Anyways, let's look around our apartment. You woke up in the middle of your sleep earlier. The sun had already gone down. You were whispering something in your slumber, as if you were having a conversation with someone else in the room. But as your eyes hazily focused, you realized no one was there. Still sealed. Light from this window floods the room while you lie in bed. You can still see it with your eyes closed when you're trying to sleep. There's those letters again. Will they disappear? They disappeared. Hello. Looks like eyes on the screen, doesn't it? I don't know if you guys can see that. Sometimes when you lie on this couch, you can hear some sort of muffled talking, presumably from your neighbors below. But when you try putting your head to the ground itself, it goes away. What is this? Oh, this is the weird piece of mail we sent to ourselves yesterday. Data conversion operator. If you're reading this, you've figured out the first step. Oh, okay, this is from the first day. We already read this. We did send ourselves another one. We've already looked at all of these. Still nothing in here. Here's the second data conversion operator. Data conversion operator. The company you work for are in the business of curses and boons. Every boon granted requires a binder to offer up in exchange to receive the curse. Whether you realize it or not, you are to be that binder, receiving the curse for someone else's boon. You're in huge danger, but if you want to do something about it, we can help. Drop off this envelope again into the same mail slot of the building before, and we will tell you what we need you to do. It's possible your manager might be catching on. Don't trust them. Future letters will no longer be addressed to you, but a fake address. Look instead for this symbol stamped on the envelope. This scrap of paper was included in the weird-looking envelope. Alright, so we gotta be on the lookout for like a circle, triangle. Circle within a triangle. I'm gonna take a picture on my phone just so that I memorize it. This was alongside the scrap of paper. Markings on the host's skin shaped like redacted, observed to successfully confirm the client has established contact. Markings similar, redacted, indicate redacted, becoming completely situated. When redacted had been successful, ties with the target host are broken. The client is generally left free to do as they please, as long as it stays within the agreement of the contract regarding the timing of boon delivery, redacted. So clearly, it seems as if the company we're looking for is making deals with malevolent entities, demons. Yeah, we gotta do something about that. Here's that another weird package. Whatever this letter was, it's no longer recognizable. It crumbles apart even as you still try to open it, leaving stains on your hands. It's darker in here. Suppose we better go. Holy fuck, what the hell? Well, that's That sounds extremely upsetting. I'm not fucking sticking around to see what this shit is. No, 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 no. No, thank you. Shit, it's still coming, whatever the fuck it is. Fuck me, it's still coming. Holy shit. It's fucking terrifying. Your manager emailed you earlier apologizing for the technical issues. You were compensated slightly for your missed queue, but it still wasn't as much as you would have made had you just done a regular day. Apparently, the issue's been solved and shouldn't happen again. You'll be moving into a new location within the next week or so anyways, they say. The time frame keeps changing. Really though, why don't they just have us do this remotely from home? It's getting ridiculous. So you reach out to an old coworker that moved on to a different data entry job, see if they're hiring. In the meantime, just try and get through this mess and pay the rent. You approach the building mentioned in the letter once again. It looks the same as before. No lights on, no identifying traits about it. Yeah, we're gonna do insert it. You lift the mail slot and insert the envelope, taking a moment to try and peek through and catch a glimpse of anyone. You can only see the empty hallway of a rundown office building. Nothing special about it. Do anything else, right? Thankfully, it doesn't sound like that fucking whatever the fuck that was following us anymore. That was fucking chilling. This place is just looking worse and worse and worse. Can you imagine how much more comforting it would be if just somebody was here? Maybe not that breather. What's this? It looks like a piece of some sort of document lying on the ground. Required maintenance, advisories for 40 plus hours of exposure, reduce communications, begin observing for signals of successful something. Something, any signals to advisement, something. Anything else on the ground? Oh, filing is missing. Well, missing's like things are just being taken from the room now. Okay, let me remember what our address is. 800 Diller, yeah. And we're looking for a piece of mail with a circle in a triangle. Let's be on the lookout. I can't remember. Have we always been recorded? I don't know. Can't remember. This is looking worse and worse and worse as time goes on. I don't see that symbol. Some kind of diner advertisement. Hello from Yermo. This place took Kitch. Is that SCH? Hostage and then fell in love with it and their Bonnie and Clyde. Lighting. Common sense. It's always unsettling to see teeth. You shouldn't. I don't see the symbol on this one, so let's just go ahead and hand it over. Mrs. Halstead, 32, 31. Pear Saul. Voorhees, Louisiana. 71355. Voorhees, like Michael Voorhees? Well, that's different. You guys see any messages on that? I don't see anything on this. That's an eyeball, right? But no symbol. Is it worth the cost? Oh, that symbol up in the top right kinda made me think it was our mail, but I don't think it is. Okay. Bring the reactor online. Rod was pulled further out than intended. Reactor instantly critical, which as a result flash boiled water surrounding it. The force of the expanding steam lifted the entire reactor into the air. Airborne. Radioactive steam escaped, spraying the entire room. They were buried in lead coffins. Jake, David, and the red barn down the street. The fuck was that? Sounded like a dog. I'm really looking hard at these letters to see, just to make sure we're not missing. I don't see it. It's another Grand Canyon letter. I feel like we've seen one of these already, right? Cold. Love it here. But I'm cold. And bad Wi-Fi. So I'm behind on my K-drama. That Korean drama. And it's fucking gorgeous. Pun intended. Deal. Nothing vast enters our life of mortals without a curse. I've no Is are the windows outside expanding? Getting closer? Are the walls closing in on us here? Or is this building breathing? Alright, I don't see the symbol. Ellen Frutal? 3003 Street, Vermont, D 21788. What the hell? LEFEUT 30 LICNT. Is that a T or an E? I know this is what we just entered, but what in the holy shit is going on? This did not happen last time I played. Haha, I see what it's doing. Let it rot. Again, I don't see the symbol. $450. Gloucester. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Is that just SHDE? Yeah, I guess so. 3745. Does that say call into the void? Alright, that was unsettling. Are there new post-it notes on my computer now? I don't remember that other one being there. $75.26. And watch. Sweet. 581. Sierra. Bonita. There is 85643. Let's think who is watching. Boom. Again, I'm not seeing the thing again, so I ended up my new lovebird. Oh, we're back to the bird again. Keep alone one. I don't like these ones where I can barely read the handwriting. It's so light. while it still has to yell out its old song. Grief is so strange. Feel free to give a call anytime. Adley. Again, I'm not seeing the symbol. So it just wants us to say dead, 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 dead. Is there a period or anything? Next week. Dead, 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 dead. Next week. Dead, 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 dead. Next week. Next week. What is that? It's not 3? Is that a B? Huh. That's definitely a 3, right? I can't tell what that symbol is. E? M? What does that say? Am I just an idiot here? I'm just gonna run through the letters. Is it? No, it's not that. Is it a symbol? What does that? I cannot tell what that first letter is, or letter symbol. It's not the ampersand. The 8? 6? What, are we starting on the other side? 6T RFV RTY. Hold on, I'm just gonna separate these so I know where I am. RTY Y HHNTY GH VBNIHV. Now is it 3? Okay. Ah, shit. I was expecting this to happen. Latest 23098 PTAH Road. This is not our symbol, right? I can't pause. Unnamed city. $83.75. Adelphia, Julesburg, Colorado. 80737. 6 minutes or so. Is that? No, that's not it, right? Empress Elizabeth was stabbed to death with a thin file from her assassin. It pierced her pericardium and a lung because of its sharpness and thinness. Wound was very narrow and due to pressure from her extremely tight corset, which was usually sewn onto her. She did not notice what had happened. In fact, she believed a someone next to me, simple passerby had hit her and continued to walk for a while before collapsing. Okay, this is not it either. So this is Caroline Cook. Looks like 507 West Palomino Road, China. Actually, let's just do this. What is that? 86323. Matt can't help you now. 500 Sedley Street, apartment. Wait, hold on a second. I know I'm running out of time, but 454. Houston. Texas 77057. Flickers in the dark. Something. Flickers of dark. Shit. Running out of time here. Flickers of dark. Something crawling. Fuck me, dude. Flickers of dark. Something crawling. Looking. Standing near. Three, 5, 6, Ave, C, number C, 2903, New Philadelphia, Ohio, 4663. I don't Okay, well, we didn't run out of time, but we also didn't see. Uh, we also didn't see the. Unless that first latest one was what we were looking for. I honestly did not see that symbol, but maybe when I'm watching it back, I'll notice it. This isn't going to work. You stew in your thoughts with a glazed, broken stare out the window. Maybe if you skip eating for the rest of the week, you could still be able to make late rent. You've been thinking a lot about going back home lately. You could try and just make it all pan out. Living there for the rest of your life, probably never seeing anything new. You probably could even afford a house in your lifetime if you moved back. Is it better to put up with problems one already knows well, or to venture out and constantly stumble into new ones? You feel a tinge in the back of your skull, fear that this has been your one and only shot, that you wouldn't be strong enough to make another effort to move. But you shove the thought deep down inside and swallow it, while seeing if you can still make this work. And like we've been doing, I'm going to cut it there and start a new video. See you next time.